best thing What Culture has ever done is the picture that he did of where Brock Lesnar is Galactus and Heyman is the Silver Surfer.
Should be the other way around.
No.
Oh, that's some Lord of the Rings style motion blur right there.
No, we're just talking about fighting the moon. It appears that the moon is coming down outside my building.
It's a blood moon.
So if
Bloodborne in this wrestling video.
Blood Red Moon Hulk Hogan.
Take this commentary into a nosedive.
End of the 5th day.
Brock Lesnar's face coming down. Oh, it's so gormless.
I'm your moon now.
Making bird
There
noises.
is one of the most crushing things in Majora's Mask. But one of the worst things is the final day. There's I forget where they are, but there's a towns member who just stands stock still and watches the moon. Everyone else is like trying to go throughout the daily lives.
Well, what can you do? That's what I do.
But
I
this
just
one
look at
person's
it.
like,
To be fair, look at it.
I just stare at it for a bit and
Brock Lesnar's face staring down at you.
eat a sandwich while I'm looking at it.
Connor,
Yes.
you've bought the new Wrestle game.
I don't know why, but yes, I have.
We all played it.
You-
It sucks.
There's
It
a
really
season,
does.
There's a season pass,
Yes.
which you own.
Yes.
It does not include the content. The
It
season pass
doesn't
should
include Bloodbug.
Did you work out why?
As far as I can tell, Glodbog is because he is a deal. He is the pre-order bonus, so he's not included in the season pass. That's the only reason I can think for Glodbog.
That is terrible.
But Shinsuke Nakamura and Nia Jackson, that seems to physics.
Normal.
They seem to be not included because their pack also has a bonus for the career mode, where you get more money.
But like, surely the implication of a season pass is all of it except cheaper.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Is there a Series 2 season pass?
Can you grow a
with
mustache?
Abigail?
Fuck Abigail. He's the size of 2 Kens, you know.
Have you tried Abigail?
I have not tried
What is
Abigail.
Abigail?
The worst.
State of mind. No, it's
He's the size of 2 Kens, we've told you!
Yeah,
We've told you what he is!
character in
That's-
Final Fight, is it?
Okay.
Apparently he looks hideous. And he's
Oh,
massive.
Andy, can you put a bit-
Hugo!
I wish it was Hugo.
Kinda.
I like Hugo, and Hugo brings poison, and poison is nice.
He's in Street Fighter 5 now, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Andy, put a picture of Abigail on the
See,
screen.
saying that in like tones like, oh, he's with the angels now. He's in Street Fighter 5.
He is too
Just-
late.
To be fair, though,
Yeah.
where Street Fighter 5 is right now, it might as well be the afterlife.
Here's Rainbow Mika.
One of my-
Everyone remember her?
On the subject of people coming off.
I can't do the minigame!
So people like jumping off the top rope and missing. One of my favourite ones for that is I think it's what Samoa Joe does, which is because sometimes they'll roll out the way at the last second. What Samoa Joe is, he'll like stand there and they'll do the jump and he'll just really casually walk away
Yeah.
at the exact time that they just crash behind him, and he's just casually walking out the way, and it's just
That's cool.
I like that. That's cool.
Have you seen the one
That's
from
Wow, okay. These are getting
That's the
quicker.
fastest turnaround.
Because he just did a small package and I can't get out of it. I'm bad at that minigame.
That minigame is tough, to be fair.
Have you seen the
Wow.
Wow, okay.
refs down, dirty tactics all the way?
To be fair, his opening move was to punch the ref.
Where is this moon you speak of?
It's the curve there in the
So
clouds.
it's the middle of What?
Don't make me look the fool, Simon.
Did you not take the meds? You didn't moon hard enough.
I can drop my pants, we can do this right now.
You already did. This was established.
Okay.
We're all used to it now.
Thank you very much for that stereo mixing.
In 7.1.
Oh, it's incredible.
Oh, you jeband!
That amused me more than you probably
You
intended
kicked
it
out.
to.
No, you
Ah! You do it.
I don't know the buttons.
You just read the
this.
instruction manual.
I did not. I didn't. No, I know how to. I know the limb targeting system. That's all I know.
You did the best out of all of us at 2K17.
As Booker T.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Message
Oh my
from
goodness.
Peter has just come
He's
in.
seen the Emoji Movie.
It's not the worst film I've ever seen, but it is a waste of time. Peter Peterson.
That's coming
Right.
from someone who
2015.
loved the new Ghostbusters.
I like the new Ghostbusters.
Oh,
It was
terrible.
awful.
Okay, can I ask the question?
No!
Actually, I can't now because you'll just say Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
I was just going to ask, what's the worst film you've ever seen?
Ghostbusters.
Gojo.
Gojo. Okay.
It is a Japanese, technically, it's like a period drama martial arts film. It is honestly the worst thing I have ever seen. It is a painful experience to watch. The cinematography is awful, the music is awful, there is barely any plot. The fight scenes are abysmal.
I watched,
Most of the film is like stock footage they seem to have recorded. Like it's like they had a fight scene and they recorded it from like 6 different angles. And like there's a 10-minute stretch which is just quite clearly the same really boring fight just happening from different angles. And it's not like a stylistic thing, it's just we need to pad out this film. There is a 5-minute well, it's between 2 and 5 minutes. I timed it, but I can't remember how long it was. Where the camera spins. It's
For
they're
2
in the
or 3
middle of-
minutes.
Yep, they're in the middle of a forest. The main character and some nerd he's picked up.
Yeah.
And they're going through the forest, and the camera starts spinning.
Hell of a counter.
That was a good counter.
And it's going, and it spins
This is about
pretty quickly for at least 2 minutes. It
Look
is,
at
Can you
Kofi
ex-
Kingston
can you
Ric
explain
flaring
that?
it now.
it is genuinely the worst viewing experience I've had from a film. Just on
Now,
awful.
mine is much less interesting. It's just Cars 2. That is the worst. It took me 4 attempts to watch it.
I'd have to think about it.
I-
So
Why
watched-
did you keep attempting?
Because I wanted to finish it. I don't
Sakurai!
See, I have watched Gojo. No, wait.
How do I get in the ring?
It's either twice or 3 times.
Why?
Well, basically, because the first time it was like cheap in HMV, so I bought it because it sounded interesting from the back of the box.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that was terrible. So then I mentioned this to a friend of mine up in Edinburgh, and they were like, oh, we should watch that. So I brought it up, found it deep buried in the back of a cupboard, brought it up, and so we watched it, and we were both like, yep, that's still absolutely abysmal. And then I had to, basically, it was like a couple of years later, and I had to remind myself
Why you hated it?
why I hated this, and I had to fast forward through like 2/3 of the film, and it was still unbearable.
Now, at least
And
with
now I don't even own it. I gave it to a friend of mine up in Edinburgh, and he has it now, and he's gonna watch it sometime
And then
because he wants to know how bad it is.
7 days later, he'll die.
So,
Oh,
the only one that comes to mind for me that I saw recently is Slash's horror film. You know the guitar?
What?
Okay.
Why?
Slash made a horror film, and I thought I'll watch that, and it's abysmal. It is horrendous.
For me,
Did Gene Simmons' horror film come out?
I forgot.
I don't know.
I know he made one about Krampus.
Krampus is not that great either.
For me, I'm gonna
Not
have
the
to
bad
say The
There's a film
Sinister
called
Urge. Hell of an album, crap movie.
What is?
The Sinister Urge.
I've not heard of it.
It's about how porn is killing children.
Marvelous.
Direct,
Like by
like
hitting
Reefer
them with
Madness?
it?
Sorry?
Is that like Reefer Madness?
Like hitting them with.
Oh, I also,
Imagine Reefer
When I
Madness.
when I say that, just let me clarify. I meant like in two stop. Well, I meant in two smoke, like in two.
Frantic backtracking!
I meant like in two smoking barrels with a dildo.
We'll just
Not.
bleep it.
We'll just bleep that, it's fine. But I'll
If
keep
you don't want to have said it, we'll bleep it.
I'll keep that run back in though. No, it's like a moral panic.
Yeah.
This sinister urge is corrupting the youth of the nation, sort of thing. But it's by Ed Wood.
thank you.
You
Thank
say it's
you.
by Ed Wynn?
It's Ed Wood.
Oh right, okay.
So
Yeah, that would be much better.
You mean Johnny Depp?
just nothing happens in this movie.
The porn is ruining the children.
It's like 2 hours long, but nothing happens. There's a fight scene where nothing happens.
When we were on our way to Middlewich yesterday, as you were asking Alex how his day was,
Yeah.
and I believe he used the phrase "every day is a new day."
Yes, it
And
is.
I was like, no one else in this car knows any POD songs.
I was with you in spirit, Simon.
Why POD?
Every day is a new day. I'm thankful for every breath I take.
Oh.
I take it for granted. So I
I'm gonna lie.
I ain't gonna
For the
lie.
first time, we're so alive.
What are the lyrics?
We're so alive.
It took me until he said that for me to get what song you're about, though.
Yeah, that's the verse.
Yeah, that's the verse that people know.
I think I know the whole
How do I
song.
pin? Alright, I figured it out.
We did. I think that was on the way back.
Damn it.
Or two Middlewich ones.
Yeah.
From Manchester, I think.
No,
He
it's
just ended up singing the whole song
Oh,
in pizza
no.
because he was driving.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you see what I mean about that mini game.
Right, I've done it once. I've not done it since.
All right, give it back.
That was a solid effort.
That was a good effort.
Good effort. B+.
Now, the reason I hate Cars 2 is because I can't stand Larry the Cable Guy. He is the worst person in the world. Nah, I don't care who you are, that's funny. Just die.
The Wicker Man remake is up there as well.
No.
Although I also love it.
Isn't that...
Killing me won't save your honey!
Can we just sort of discuss this one then? If you like a movie because it is bad, does that place it as being kind of good?
Yes.
No, because
Yeah,
yes,
in your mind, yes.
in a
So,
masochistic way. yes.
Legitimately, Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That's
because
fine.
What is this garbage?
But you can say it's terrible as well.
The theory about that, why that film exists.
Because if it was terrible, I wouldn't watch it. Like, I'm not going to go out and watch, like, Eraserhead anytime soon, because I don't... What? But
I mean,
the Mario Brothers movie...
I mean, I'd rather watch Mario Brothers
Use
than
your ghost
Atonement
powers,
or
Seamus.
something boring like that. You
The
know?
theory to why that
That's a
film,
valid point.
why that film's like that, is because they just read the instruction manual. Have you read that for Mario Brothers 1?
What, sorry?
Mario Brothers 1.
I have not.
It is. It basically questions whether Mario is the good guy. All the toads are the blocks that you smash through.
I know this bit.
Yeah, it's they're toads
That have been
that
turned to
turn
stone by magic.
and you're smashing them to pieces.
That makes Mario a lot more enjoyable. I'll say that much.
Well, yeah, no, that's why people think that film exists like that. Is because
Call the toads.
they've only read the instruction manual, and that's bleak and weird.
Honestly, though, I would actually like to see a Mario game thing that is that. I want more of that.
Mario Odyssey coming out at the end of the year.
Let's hope.
Possess people's souls.
Kofi Kingston briefly lost an arm.
Force mustaches upon them.
Just lower your legs slightly and you'd have had a rope break.
There's no way out of that.
There's no
Stop
way.
in that small package.
No.
Unless it's a really quick.
We'll
promise.
never escape.
Yeehaw!
I'm not sure how audible I am from over here, actually.
What's that, Simon?
Timmy, fall down the well.
You sound like you're in a well.
I thought that the king was talking to nobody there.
The stealth ninja Michael Cole.
Oh, but look at that! If you get closer, they get out the way. That's kind of clever, I guess.
They've been doing that since, I don't know, Here Comes the Pain.
Something I kind of like about the new one is that JBL's hat's on there, and if you break the table, it goes flying.
I miss the days when Kevin Owens would steal JBL's hat and just be like, I have a hat now! Suplex.
Since
We should burn the hat along with him.
Since we're talking about it, kind of...
Bradshaw, I mean.
You remember when, like, The Simpsons did, now with new hat, as, like, the most ludicrous pre-order bonus they could think of?
That thing that we
Pre-order.
referenced, like, last episode, maybe?
This
Many
episode?
episodes ago. We've mentioned it recently in canon. Why is that now, like, Valve's business model? Pre-order literally anything and get a new hat for TF2.
Isn't it everyone's business model? Or you mean just specifically for TF2?
PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Specifically Valve, specifically hats.
When you get tired in this game, you start running like a velociraptor.
It's a very faffy run.
I can't cope with this game.
Can't be unseen now.
When we playing Croc?
Did you bring Croc?
I found Croc.
Found Croc.
I had it the whole time.
And a full Croc LP.
Not even my immediate family knew, Simon.
If you win this fight, we can play Croc.
Okay, I'm on it.
Do it for the Croc.
We'll get to Croc after one of the games that we are uploading and editing is done.
Okay.
I mean, theoretically, I could do 3 at a time, but that would just make me feel weird.
Okay.
In my pants.
Croc though. Is my argument.
Only as long as Connor is on controls for Croc.
Okay, that's fine.
I feel like it would control more smoothly than this one.
Pretty sure it controls like garbage. It's an early 3D platform.
It controls like butter, Simon.
What, kind of greasy?
Yeah.
Butter slipping
Yellow.
around a pan.
Butter my ass. Butter my ass.
What?
Bronson though.
Okay.
Please tell me you've seen Bronson and it's not just completely out
I've
of
seen the
context.
trailer for Bronson.
Is that in the
Did
trailer?
is that the
No.
trailer?
No, it's not.
Just a blank screen coming this summer.
Butter my ass!
It's a good film.
God damn it, Kofi.
This is
Do some
ridiculous.
You
racing.
can't defeat Kofi.
You can't.
He's the United States champion.
I want to get a chair.
Player. Yeah, theoretically, isn't this like... Was your head on sideways? Theoretically, isn't this like,
She's got very CM Punk-esque gear.
This isn't a match, right?
No, it's a match.
So, so you're not like, no disqualifications, I'm gonna grab...
Is this a match because it kind of just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a
promo.
ref there.
Yeah, but he lives there. He doesn't go home.
Get out of my house. Get out.
You know, like when
No,
you see a
no,
teacher
get
in
out
the
of my
supermarket,
house.
and you're like, whoa!
Who are you?
It's
What are
Mr.
you?
Smith, but he's not in the classroom. Whoa!
My goodness.
It's like that with referees. They just pack them up at the end
He
of the day.
lives under the ring with
They all
Hornswoggle.
work at they all work at Halfords. You know this.
Yes, this is a fact.
Yes.
There was a guy at the refs at WCPW
You just like put your thumb over the 4 buttons and just
look like they're wearing Halford's
They
uniforms.
do.
There you go.
No way you have to empty that breaking point bar.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was just mashing one button where you need to mash the whole face pad.
Gotcha.
Mash your face with the pad.
Mash
That's
the
a
pad.
man.
With the
you
Duke.
that would let you push all 4 buttons at once. It's like, I think there was a
Nice.
wasn't there like a piano thing that someone wrote to just be the most annoying thing to play on piano? And so at one point, basically your hands get further and further apart up the piano till one is like right at the top and one's right at the bottom. And then while you're playing at the top and the bottom, there's like one note in the middle that you're
play with
supposed to
your
play
nose.
with your nose.
Yes, yes. I know what you mean.
I want to say it's like Death Waltz from Toho.
The Dream Theater keyboardist did this massively complicated solo, fingers flying everywhere, and then played this one really lame note with his nose at the end of it.
Nice. So that's like...
This
that's
is
like a
my
very-
yard!
That's like a very 70s prog thing to do.
Exactly.
Where you just get like a knife and just stick it in your Hammond organ to pin down a key for a...
You mean that's a very, what's it called?
Emerson, Lake
Emerson,
Palmer.
yeah.
I
Keith
forget
Emerson.
which one's which. Lake's the bassist, because he's Greg Lake, the bassist.
Lake's the bassist,
Because that's his name.
Palmer's the drummer, Emerson's the crazy keyboardist
Yeah.
who put knives in things and shot fireworks out of his piano.
I think he had like a 20-foot wide Persian carpet that he insisted that his Hammond organ always be placed on. And so they had to have a
believe
huge
so,
truck
yes.
just to transport around his giant carpet.
Yeah.
And they're like, why don't we have any money left? Oh, we spent it all on giant carpets.
So going on Persian rugs.
So next time,
Taking a break.
when Stonehenge goes wrestling.
Kofi defeated.
No.
Connor defeated.
Sheamus defeated. Connor defeated.
Goodbye.
Bye everyone!
Bye.
Do you have a goodbye to add to that?
Kofi.
Do you have a goodbye to add to the 3 of our goodbyes?
I did, I said it really quietly. I went,
Okay then.
bye.